Okay, so as we said, before every single shot, what I want you to try and get into do is a practice swing, really focusing on getting that left shoulder over to that right foot there. So as we go back here now, this is obviously a practice swing. Getting that left shoulder that doesn't quite get as far as we wanted to, but it's not too bad. It's certainly a lot further than this one. And again, we're getting a nice structure there, okay? So from here now, you have the ability to at least move a little bit to your left, as you can see there, but we're not going to be moving miles ahead of the goal. So that impact position there is not too bad. Compare that backswing, we go back to there, to this one at the start of the session. I mean, you've got a real collapse there. Your hips have already gone left. The shoulders now over here. So where they go, you usually haven't got anywhere near there. So
where is this the best one?
This is the better. This is the practice swing, and then the actual shot in a second is the one I was just like jaw drops, like, oh, how good it was. Okay, in comparison to that there. Okay, as you then swing through the golf ball now, because you've already moved so far ahead, you keep moving left. I mean, and you keep going. There's no chance you can get to that golf ball now. Just looking at that position and your hips. I mean, they're miles in front of the golf ball. I mean, there's no way you can get back to it. Okay, so the club now is going to work way too far to the right and just off out to the right. It's going to be okay. This right hand one here now. Again, backswing wise, we said much better. Shoulder now on top of the golf ball, so at least we're getting it behind the ball better. Now as we come back to the goal, we can move left, but at least now at impact there, we're kind of in a position, we've got a chance, and you can see your torso now is actually able to rotate round the corner. Yeah,
but still because of my wrist, my hands are far in front of ball.
No, hang on, there's impact there.
Okay.
That's fine. That's really good. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, in terms of there, if we go straight up there, if I'm being sort of super critical, okay, your hips maybe moved a little bit outside. We're talking like that, not whereas that one there. I mean, it's kind of miles in front of the goal there, okay? So it's way too far in front. And the good thing is with this one here now, you're able to rotate around that left foot now because you haven't slid so much and get round to there. Whereas this one here now, because you sort of moved over there now, it's very hard to get round. Then you're sort of trying to heave it round at the last second. And as you saw the shot, the 2 or 3 shots you had when you were in the better position, really good. So as a summary then, practice-wise, getting that, put the club on the ground there sometimes for your practice swings, okay? You can always just have it further back than interfere with the golf shot. And then in your practice swing, get that left shoulder behind the golf ball, okay? If we can get behind the ball, now we've got somewhere to move to that vertical left line. Now we can move there, okay? That movement there is good. Great strike. Yeah, really, really good swing. Whereas before, you just didn't get anywhere. And he was so conscious about trying to move to the left that your left hip actually starts moving there now. Before, and if you look at the sort of weight distribution there, this right leg moving in, she's collapsing. Most of your weight now is on that front foot. And yeah, the only way you can go now is either pivot the other way, which if your hips then kind of rotate that way, then you're in the ground behind the golf ball, which again, no good to anybody, okay? This one here, now you're able to move the body better and get yourself in a much more efficient impact position. And hey, the shots have been there really. And this is the same with all clubs, okay? But I would try to get in the habit when you're practicing, if you're down here tomorrow, yeah? So hit 5 or 6 warm-up shots with a wedge or a 9, maybe 10 or 12 shots, and then go, okay, like fuller swings now with a 7-9. I'm going to do this practice routine. So I'm going to swing.
I will practice without ball tomorrow
exactly.
and after tomorrow.
But I would, again, it's getting into that position, just start feeling what does that feel like when you get your left shoulder kind of on top of the behind the golf ball and you maintain that structure. And then just work back into an impact there and stop there, okay? What we're looking for, the arm could be a little bit more extended if I'm being critical, okay? It's a little bit kind of sort of rocking the baby kind of arms bent a little bit.
Maybe simply my huge...
Okay. Keeping those arms extended there, okay? So as we come back to the goal ball, there would be a little bit more, because those arms do rise up a little bit, because you think when they start, okay, the arms are hanging down there, okay, so it's kind of returning back into that extension there, okay? Otherwise, honestly, you get very, very good. Haven't played for 2 weeks and hitting the ball that good.
Over 2 weeks.
Promising future. Right, hit some more shots then, okay?